With Shade Systems, you can easily remove the CoolNet fabric canopy in case of a hurricane or for the winter season. All you need is a common socket wrench and the supplied vandal-resistant wrench. A battery-powered drill attachment can speed things up. First, use the vandal-resistant wrench supplied by Shade System to access the vandal-resistant hex pin bolt, which secures the cap. Remove the cap to expose the lug nut inside. Next, use the same vandal-resistant wrench supplied by the factory to turn each of the security bolts under the turn and slide mechanism. Do this about 1 turn each. This releases the vandal-resistant mechanism so that it can move freely. Using a battery-powered drill and a standard socket, turn the lug nut concealed in the rafter pipe. The turn and slide mechanism magically slides backwards, thereby detensioning the cables used to hold the fabric in place. Remove the cables and the fabric canopy from the hook on the turn and slide mechanism. Now, repeat the procedure for each turn and slide at each post. Once the turn and slide has moved into its backmost position, remove the cables from the hook and use a common twist tie or wire to secure the cables together so that they don't slip into the hems while the canopy is being removed. The canopy can now be removed from the frame, laid on the ground, folded neatly, and stored safely. To replace the CoolNet fabric canopy, lay it out on the ground. Use nylon ropes to attach the 4 opposite corners away from the frame. By hoisting the nylon ropes over the frame, you're able to pull the fabric canopy up and into position over the X-frame. Pull the 4 corners of the CoolNet fabric canopy towards the 4 rafter corners of the frame. Use the CoolNet fabric canopy's cables to loop over the hook on the turn and slide mechanism. There is no measuring of the cables required, as they are pre-cut at the factory and looped to fixed lengths. Slide the cables and the fabric canopy over the hook of the turn and slide mechanisms at each corner of the frame. Once again, use a battery-powered drill with a standard socket attachment to tighten the turn and slide mechanism. As the lug nut is turned, the turn and slide mechanism slides towards the corner of the rafter, thereby tensioning the cables at the perimeter of the fabric canopy. No cutting or measuring of cables is necessary, as each one provides the perfect amount of tension for a taut and clean-looking fabric. Once again, replace the protective cap using the hex pin vandal-resistant bolt and tighten with the wrench supplied by Shade Systems. Also tighten the security bolts underneath the corners of each rafter to prevent any unauthorized access to the turn and slide mechanism. The total elapsed time to remove this CoolNet fabric canopy was less than 15 minutes. The total elapsed time to replace this fabric canopy was less than 30 minutes. The easy Shade Systems way.